ChurchofCaboose, and I'm making you guys a Destiny 2 video, and I'm calling this How to Destiny like a pro, because a lot of these things like quests and bounties can feel like they are a lot and can take forever to do out. Just particularly what brought this video to mind is the Tribute Hall bounties. If you're not quite familiar with what they are little bounties you pick up from the Callous Visage and the Tribute Hall, and when you complete one you get a boon of opulence, and then that boon gives you a 1% discount on buying tributes. So you have to get 80 of these boons done to get an 80% discount. So if you were to do 4 a day, I believe it would take you like 4 or 5 weeks in order to get your 80 bounties done. And if you're kind of like me, you work full time, you maybe have other things going on, and so you're kind of thinking, oh, I'm not going to worry about those 80 bounties because that's going to take me forever. And you know what? Some days it could. Some days are not going to work out with what I want to describe, but you can probably still use what I'm suggesting most of the time. Maybe not quite to the degree that I was able to do on today, July 15th, what the bounties were. But I just want to kind of talk you through how I tend to look at bounties and leveling up, and that is grouping everything together. Once I get to a good little point here, I will show you what I mean. But today there were 4 bounties from the Tribute Visage that you could get. One of them was defeat 50 Scorn without dying. Another one was defeat 50 enemies with your weapon without dying. Another one was defeat enemies in multi-kills without dying. And I was looking at that, and a thought occurred to me. It's like, holy cow, I could do all 3 of those on the Hollowed Lair in like 1 or 2 runs of it. Just go to the Hollowed Lair and just knock that all out. And so you might be thinking to yourself, wow, how did you think of that? All right, well, first thing I based it off of the enemy type. So I was like, what strike has the most of that enemy type? Well, hands down, there's a ton of Scorn in the Hollowed Lair. So I thought, alright, I should do that. And then when I looked at the other bounties, such as defeating 25 or multi-kills and 50 enemies with a firearm, with a weapon, I was like, the Hollowed Lair would be perfect, because I know the Hollowed Lair has a crap ton of ads. And so I should be able to really easily pull out all those multi-kills, all those kills with my weapon, and all the Scorn kills in 1 or 2 runs reasonably, depending upon how sweaty my teammates are. And that's exactly what happened. Now, unfortunately, I turned them all in before thinking about making this video for you guys. Unfortunately, I can't quite show. But the other bounty is 20 kills without dying in the Menagerie. So you could pair some of those together. However, the Menagerie doesn't really have Scorn, and so if you're looking to do 2 things at a time, you could do Menagerie and multi-kills without reloading at the same time as the 50 kills, and then do the Scorn, and you could kind of do the exact opposite of what I did. But the point is, I'm trying to show you guys, if you think about trying to group together bounties and knocking things out as you go, it makes your life so much easier. Another example of sometimes bounties that pop up from the Vanguard are sword kills and solar kills. So what I would then do is just slap on all my solar weapons, but make sure I have on a solar sword, so that way every time I get a kill with a sword, it counts for that sword kill bounty as well as the solar burn bounty. Does that make sense? So if you guys think about trying to group everything up together, Destiny is not super duper grindy. At times it definitely will be, and it depends upon what specifically you're doing. Like weapon quests will almost always be grindy. But if you're just trying to do bounties because you're hunting down some triumph, or you have a deal from like Warner where you get a powerful reward for doing bounties, or if you're trying to do that weekly reward of 20 bounties and maybe you only got like a couple of hours, doing things like grouping up what you're working on and working on multiple things at the same time will save you tons of time, and it'll also level you up crazy fast when you get to the When we come, if you're still trying to get to 750, this will help you out. And when we come to the Solstice of Heroes, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of other things that the grouping, bounties, and quests and all that fun stuff together will help you out. And definitely when Shadowkeep comes out, trying to group up all the bounties that you can possibly group up will do a lot for saving you time and making it where you can be kind of like those hardcore players, but without maybe putting in the time. Like I like to say, work smarter, not harder. So I really hope this video helps you guys out. If you at all appreciated this, please click the like button. I'm trying to help everyone learn how to do Destiny things, how to do guides, particularly with Shadowkeep and the free-to-play being announced, and then with the Season of Opulence being so on point. Lots of people are hopping on Destiny, that are new to Destiny every single day. I want everyone to be able to enjoy as much of the game as possible without having to spend a whole night grinding out 4 bounties, because maybe they just didn't kind of occur to them to try and do them all at the same time. So anyways, I really hope you guys appreciate this. If you want to see more content from me, I always put up guides for raids, guides for new exotic quests that come out. I do a series called Church Rants. If there's something that comes up that's particularly annoying or something I love, I just basically talk about it without a plan. I also do reviews of weapons, like is something worth it, go over seals, that kind of thing. So if you guys would like to see basically everything there is with Destiny that I can cover, please feel free to click the subscribe button. Anyways, I'm ChurchofCaboose, and happy grinding, y'all.